Sentencing starts tomorrow for the confessed Oxford school shooter. Ethan Crumbley pleaded guilty to 4 counts of murder in the deaths of Madison Baldwin, Tate Myre, Justin Schilling, and Hannah St. Juliana. He is eligible for life without parole. Sean Lay with us now. Sean, we expect an emotional day for the families of all of those murdered or injured in the shooting.
That's the key way of putting it. An emotional day, of course. We talked to an attorney who spends a lot of time in these courtrooms. So he's going to break down for us what to look for and what to expect. Yes, the shooter will learn his fate with a sentence, but people are going to line up and they're going to give something called a victim impact statement. Simply means they're going to tell the court, the judge, that could speak directly to the shooter about how all of this impacted their lives.
You're going to have, victims, direct victims. I think there were 7 people injured, obviously 4 who were killed. You've got their families, their parents, the school, the other students. I mean, I don't know that it's been released yet how many witnesses are going to be testifying, but frankly, given this case, I'd be surprised if it gets done tomorrow.
Butzel Law attorney George Donini breaking down what we should look for Friday at 9 a.m. sharp, the sentencing of the Oxford school shooter. The teen will learn his sentence, but this is where people victimized, traumatized by the shooting will read what are called victim impact statements, how this shooter forever changed their lives. Court administrators tell me there will be a substantial number of people who will stand up in court and share details they want the shooter and the judge to hear.
I think the judge is going to want to allow as many witnesses to come in to inform his decision as possible. So if the prosecution is looking to call, whether it's 10 witnesses or 50, and I think they have an incentive to call as many witnesses as, have expressed an interest in doing so. I've seen reports that this could, I guess it could take a day, but it could take multiple days, it could take multiple weeks.
And at the end, will the shooter address the families?
Would you be surprised if he did?
Typically, a defendant should say something to the judge at a sentencing hearing. Here, I would say, I don't know if I'd be surprised if he does, but I think he probably won't.
Probably won't address the families or the judge tomorrow. We will wait and see. Again, Kimberly and Devin, you guys know this more than anybody. Victim impact statements. Yes, the families impacted, losing a child or a child who is injured, a teacher was injured. But think about this. What if you heard the shots or had to hide? What if you saw what happened or saw your friend on the ground down the hill at the Meijer? What if you saw all the sheriff's deputies arriving? People are traumatized by this, and they get their chance tomorrow to share that in open court to the shooter. Back to you.
Yeah. All right, Sean, and we are going to live stream the entire sentencing hearing on our free streaming app, Local 4 Plus, starting at 9 a.m. Local 4 Plus is available to stream on clickondetroit.com. It's on the Click on Detroit mobile app or with our free streaming app, of which you can find if you've got a smart TV like Apple TV, Roku, Fire Stick. Just search WDIV in your app store, and we will be following very closely this hearing and updates coming up all day long on Local 4 News.